Now that Attack on Titan is over, I feel like I could finally say something. Mikasa is a mid character. Now hear me out. Before you start getting the pitchforks, hear me out. I don't like Mikasa. And I know so many people in the fandom call her the woman of shonen or the best female character in anime, but she's just not. Mikasa doesn't have much development, nor does she have any goals. She doesn't have her own ideologies, her own life. Her only goal throughout her entire life is Eren. And it's so annoying. Eren says, join the Scouts. She's like, oh my god, yes. Eren says, cut your hair. And she's like, oh my god, yes. Eren says, end the rumbling. She's like, yes. Eren is the worst thing for Mikasa, and a majority of the anime, he dismisses her, is rude to her. Mikasa is supposed to be a strong female character, but if she's a strong female character, then why do all of her decisions in life revolve around a man, around Eren? And disclaimer, it's completely fine for a woman to want a relationship with a man, but to have your entire life revolve around that man is kind of messed up. Like, baby girl, be your own independent, strong woman while having love. And before you start saying, oh my god, did you even watch the show? Yeah, I did watch the show. I had my eyes taped back while I was watching that show. Eyes peeled back while I was watching that show. I have all the manga, so baby girl, I know what I am talking about. Okay? Anyways, characters have their own goals. Historia wants to be the ruler and protect her citizens and broke the cycle of abuse by being a loving mother. Ymir had a goal of finding out who this mysterious girl was, and as a result fell in love with Krista, and then found out her real name was Historia Rice. And then Sasha wants to be a brave warrior and eat all the food she wants, while Gabby is the best female ran character, but that's for another video. Gabby has her own goals too, and yes, her goals were to quote-unquote destroy and kill all the island devils, but then she realizes that they are just as human as we are. And Oji is non-binary, but if you think they are still a woman, even though Isayama said their gender doesn't matter to the story, but you're probably just, one of those people, one of the phobics anyways, then their goal is for the sake of Titan science and being a better commander than Erwin. And yes, that is another video. Hanji is a better commander than Erwin, but I'll talk about that later. Peak and Annie have a similar goals too, by completing their mission for their family, not for their country. Those three girls have similar goals, but Mikasa fights for Eren. Her loyalty is for Eren. Her mission is Eren. Sure, there are many times when Eren shows that he cares for her, like when he killed and saved her from her kidnappers, noticed that she lost weight when she was in jail, didn't want her to be involved in the court case. But who wouldn't save a child from their kidnappers? Who wouldn't notice that the friend that you had since you were a child lost weight? Who wouldn't want you to stay out of your own court case? Eren and Mikasa's relationship is toxic. Plus, something the entire fandom glosses over is the fact that Mikasa was adopted by Eren's family. They are adopted brother and sister. Oh, well, they were only siblings that long. They weren't siblings that long, so it's okay. It doesn't matter. Then why would Eren ask, what am I to you? Am I family or more? Like, what? Who asks that? Who goes up to their crush and be like, oh my god, are we like family or are we like dating? It's like, what? Who asked that? But the amount of incest in anime is for another day, and it's a topic that needs to be discussed. The topic of incest in anime is disgusting, and that is a topic for another day, because there's so much of it. But anyways, their relationship is messed up and toxic. Eren walks her like a dog, making her do whatever and anything he says. And during the whole show, of the whole part of when they're just like, should we kill Eren or should we just talk to them? Mikasa would always threaten anybody who tossed the idea around of killing Eren. She would threaten to kill anyone who wanted to kill Eren. And at the very end of the day, a lot of people said that she had to make the tough decision of killing Eren, but she had no choice. Eren already killed 80% of humanity by the time she said, yeah, he actually needs to die. Eren already killed so many people when Mikasa finally had to kill him. Not because she wanted to, but because she needed to kill him. Mikasa, a lot of people like to compare Mikasa and the founder Ymir together because Ymir was a slave to her lover King Fritz, but Mikasa was a slave to Eren as well. Yes, Ymir died for King Fritz while Mikasa killed Eren, but still, at the very end of the day, Mikasa was still a slave to Eren, her scarf being a symbol of his power around her. Mikasa was literally buried with that scarf around her neck, which is why I don't think she went with any other man, because having your dead lover's scarf around your neck while you're being buried says that you truly love them until you died. Which is why Jean deserved better, and Jean didn't end up with Mikasa, because Jean would have been second best to Eren, and that would be a no-no. But Eren and Mikasa's relationship, I just don't like it, because there's a little blonde boy, Armin, and Eren have a way more stronger and more chemistry than Mikasa and Eren ever will. Literally, like, no straight person looks into their best friend's eyes and said, I killed 80% of humanity with you and I will be waiting for you in hell. No straight person says that to their best friend while they look into each other's longing eyes and just hug it out. Like, what? And the amount of times they were physically touching each other, like, what? I'm sorry, what? Not to mention how he's begging on his hands and knees, crying for Levi to save Armin by giving him the injection, while when Mikasa would get hurt, Eren wouldn't really care that much. Armin and Eren, I will always stand on the fact that they were totally in love with each other. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, literally, just look at it. Just watch the damn show. Read the manga. You'll see it. Oh my god.
No, this
kind of smell
what the
like a baka.
Thanks for listening to my episode. Sorry about the whole abrupt ending thing. I had a script written and then I went totally off script because I'm just gonna leave it in because I think having my raw, unfiltered opinion is good about this. But to sum it up, yeah, I think Mikasa's just a bad character, and she just can't, every time they talk about her character, she just can't stand on her own without mentioning Eren. Plus, like, she just can't think for herself. She's a really strong character. She's probably as strong as, like, 100 soldiers. But, yeah, that's just my opinion. And I think Eren x Mikasa is a bad ship. I think Armin and Eren make more sense. They have more chemistry together and, like, literally are more physically touching with each other. But, yeah. In conclusion, Mikasa is a bad character. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Do the usual.